Hey, Battle Bill here with another video, and today we're getting into some Premier Cup Go Battle League battles. None of that practice I was doing a couple weeks ago. Ultra League is over. We're entering the Premier Cup / Master League portion of the season, and I have every intention right now to be doing Premier Cup battles. Even though luckily, literally yesterday, the day before Premier Cup started, I pulled a 98 lucky Dialga that I was able to max out, and it's ready for Master League, but I still want to do Premier Cup. I'm excited what this meta is going to turn into, and I've been hearing about some potential teams to try out, and one of the teams I heard, I did not discover this, I can't give credit though because I don't know who specifically came up with it, but it's a Double Steel Strat, and we're going to get into these battles and we're going to talk about it. Oh, also, before I forget, we're doing these battles live, and please, if you don't mind, I really appreciate your support. If you could like, comment, subscribe, that'd be amazing. So, this Double Steel Strat consists of Magnezone, Dragonite, and Metagross. So it's pretty meta. It's got two of the key meta picks that I was talking about during the Premier Cup practice battles before we when Go Battle League went down and I was doing all that practice. And then it's got Magnezone, which I was telling you guys is the Premier Cup meta core breaker essentially. And at first I was thinking about running this team with Dragonite lead and then Magnezone and Metagross in the back and kind of treating it like my Great League double Mudboy strat, but that stressed me out a little bit because Swampers are still going to be in the meta, Rhyperiors are still going to be in the meta. I have been noticing Rhyperiors are running Smackdown so they could deal with Dragonites, so that's been interesting. But I felt a little too worried about that to run it in that way, so I'm running it with the Magnezone lead and then Dragonite and Metagross in the back. And the good thing about a Magnezone lead is if I run into a poor lead, this is not a poor lead, I got Magnezone on a Metagross here getting to this first match, I could always throw Wild Charges and dip. Now the issue is with Wild Charge, gotta debuff. With Metagross, I gotta watch out for Earthquake. I still gotta play this properly, and I'm really noticing, I really hope this person's going for the Earthquake right off the bat. Let's wait for this charge when to go through. Of course, it's not an Earthquake, it's a Meteor Mash. But what I'm really noticing is this Premier Cup, because this is like my 4th or 5th set. I had one really good set with this team, the rest have been pretty average. But what I'm really noticing is, what am I noticing? Premier Cup is very hit or miss. It's very I don't know, land a move, get baited, don't get baited, kind of farm down, get a little bit of extra energy, stuff like that. So now that I'm double debuffed, I'm going to swap. Oh no, this is actually the first Glaceon I've seen. You know what, props to them. But I wanted to clear the debuff. I was not expecting that hard of a counter. There could have been a Togekiss back there, so I did this very not smartly. not in the greatest way possible. And this is the issue with Glaceon. Do you see that? It couldn't even Ice Shard me down completely. That's really such a problem. If it was a Togekiss though, I would have gotten absolutely walled. I don't know if they have enough. They probably do have enough for another Icy Winds. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait out the switch timer. This is actually the first Glaceon I've seen. Props to them for using it. It really didn't kind of impress me there. It just barely got the job done. And I honestly almost was able to take it out with my Dragonite when it was double super effective. And now they've got a Garchomp, which is not ideal, so I'm going to throw this Mirror Shot. Oh, also from practice to now, I'm running Mirror Shot instead of Flash Cannon. A bait move with Magnezone is just too important when you're running something like Wild Charge that super debuffs. So, now, they've charged up a bunch of energy. This could easily be a Sand Tomb. I'm just going to Shield, because it could also be an Earthquake. It is a Sand Tomb, which means their moveset's probably Sand Tomb and Outrage, and I'm going to lose this first match, and this is something that is an issue for this team. So this Double Steel Strat, like I said, very hit or miss. I'm not coming to you guys right away with a team that, yes, 100% use this in Premier Cup, use this in Master League. I don't have that kind of knowledge. I did some practice. I'm going to be testing things just like you guys should be testing things, and hopefully as we play around, I will be able to come to you very soon with potential teams to use. Now, what could have happened there if they didn't have enough energy was if I was able to bullet punch their Metagross down, I actually could have possibly won this, so it was a little bit closer, but I'm still screwed here. So I'm going to throw 2 Mirror Shots. This is not going to take out their Garchomp. This is actually closer than I was expecting it to be. But even if I get the attack debuff from Mirror Shot, you definitely don't want to throw Wild Charge. Wild Charge is triple debuffed. Yeah, oh, I got the attack debuff. I'm still double super effective to the Sand Tomb, so I'm pretty confident this is going to take me out even with the attack debuff. And yeah, that's GG for the first match. And that's one thing that I'm not liking about this team too much is the fact that it's double steel. So when you see a Garchomp, you see a Swampert, those Pokemon are problems for this team. But that's totally okay. First match over, 0-1, we bounce back, we go up against D6 Doodle. The good thing though about this team though is if you're not running into those specific Pokemon, it can really go off and do well. So, getting into the second match, we got another Magnezone on a Metagross lead. And again, I gotta figure out the best way to play this. As I practice and do this out more and more, I will figure out like the ideal ways to play. Honestly, with Metagross, I feel like I can't take a chance here. You gotta respect the Earthquake. You have to shield, like the first move. I mean, you can call the bluff. Somebody Earthquaked earlier when I did battles, I promise. I know now I'm running into a bunch of Meteor Mashes, but somebody did an Earthquake earlier, and I was very thankful I shielded it, and it's what won me the match. So I'm throwing this Wild Charge here. They ended up shielding it, which is fine by me. I doubt they're gonna double shield. Honestly, I don't think it'd be a bad thing for me if they double shielded. I might be able to, because I'm going to probably just, yeah, they double shielded. I'm probably just going to play this out the same way that I played out. I wonder, do I get to, oh, I was going to say, do I get to this before them? This is definitely a Meteor Mash. Honestly, I probably shouldn't have even shielded that. Because even, well, double debuff, that's way too risky. That's way too risky. Now, I was wondering if I was going to get screwed, because I could have swore that was CMP, so I didn't want them to get out. This was either going to get it really low. Got really low, didn't take it out. Oh, we both swapped into Dragonites. That's a play. The question is, who swapped first? Okay, I'm cool with that. Dragon Claw from a Dragonite hurts the opposing Dragonite a lot. Even though I'm in the yellow right now and they're still in the green, I am very thankful I was able to get that off. They're going to take me out with theirs. Totally fine. I don't know what I have to worry about in the back right now. This should take me out, considering how much my Dragon Claw did. It did not take me out. We are... Wow, that was weird. I kind of wanted to get taken out so I could farm it a bit. Instead, now I'm going to get farmed a bit. And they have a Gyarados. And actually, let me not wait out the switch timer. Oh, they have Waterfall. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Yes, I beat them to the charge move. Oh, that's huge. That swap. That's why I did that in the first match. Because if you don't have super hard counter to my Dragonite, it will win me the match. And it just did. Because Metagross doesn't have... I mean, that one was running... That Gyarados was running Waterfall, so I feel like that would have been worse for my Metagross because that would have been neutral damage, whereas Dragon Breath is resisted, and then the crunches hurt a lot. That crunch hurts a lot, and then the remaining Waterfalls from the Gyarados probably would have been enough to take out my Metagross in that situation. So the fact that I pulled out my Magnezone the way I did, and it had so much health for endgame, that worked out beautifully. Alright, third match. Another Magnezone on a Metagross lead here. Starting to see a pattern here. I'm going to maybe change my lead and start running Rhyperior with Mudslap. But either way, it worked. It didn't work once and it worked once. So let's see what's going to happen here. I'm going to get baited all 3 times though. You guys watch. It's going to be live on camera. Oh, okay. I was like, they waited an extra second for their charge move. I promise you, somebody earlier threw an Earthquake. I promise. Nobody else is throwing Earthquakes. Everybody else is baiting me and making me look stupid. And they swapped. I'm salty because this Wild Charge is... And that was a CMP tie. I want that to be known. Like, I like the fact that, like, now I have my Dragonite on their Garchomp. But I'm going to have to shield again because an Outrage is going to one-shot me. Actually, why farm down then? Go for the Dragon Claw. Threaten their shields. That's how you play Battle Bill. That is how you do that. Why go down 2 shields to 0 when you know having shields, and that's like so key, having shields in Master League. And they threw a Meteor Mash, but they should be close to another one. They're getting to it right now. I'll survive this. It's gonna hurt Dragonite, but I will survive this. I'll get to the Dragon Claw. They'll probably bullet punch me down from here, but I will like deal a little bit of chip damage with this Dragon Claw. I'll be able to Dragon Breath down, but like, oh my god, there's just Premier Cup right off the bat has been like super like hot and cold, and I don't know, that's probably not like a great correlation or even definition of what I mean by that, but there's so many attack weighted mons and there are not enough tanky Pokemon. There just really aren't. Okay, I mean, you're catching a mirror shot this time, so I don't mind this too much. How do I play this properly? They have 2 shields. It's a Snorlax. I don't exactly... Oh, they shielded! Beautiful. You know what I'm going to do? I got an idea. I have an idea, because you don't really like Metagross against Snorlax because of the fact that Metagross takes super effective damage from Snorlax's licks. Alright, good play. Good play-ish, maybe. We'll find out. And then also Snorlax has access to Earthquake, so that's never fun. Now, like, this could easily be an Earthquake, and I'm a shield, because, like I said in the last video, I get baited all the time. Oh my lord. Alright, I'm going to throw this. And probably, actually, it's probably better off I got baited. Well, let's find out. Let's see, because if I could bring in Magnezone and farm them down, like, I got to get the Snorlax low enough. The Snorlax needs to get low enough so Magnezone can essentially farm. It's not going to be easy to farm. Oh, any chance you just run a superpower? Nope, that is not a superpower. Yo, I get baited so much, it's not even funny. Okay, now, okay, they swapped, and this has got to be an Earthquake. This has got to be. This thing had an Earthquake charged up already? Oh my god, it's not an Earthquake. Are you running, you're running Psychic? You're running Psychic. Okay, I gotta farm down. Oh, okay, no, I couldn't farm down, because the Meteor Mash would have taken me out. I don't think I needed to farm down. Because they just threw an Earthquake on their Snorlax. See, this is what I'm talking about, so hot and cold. I have no idea what matches I'm going to win, and what matches I'm going to lose, and now I'm going to throw a Wild Charge, and I somehow won this match. Ask me how? I have no idea. But I did it. Yo, oh man. Like, the beginning of new metas, like, it feels like the beginning of a new Sylph meta. This has only been 1 match, right? Yeah. This feels like the beginning of a Sylph meta when you're doing, like, the first, like, practice battles in the Sylph meta, and you really don't know what's supposed to stick until you do a bunch more. The only difference is, like, this directly affects my rank and my, like, yeah, my rating, and it's stressful. Also, you'll notice, I mentioned in yesterday's video, you know, how I was super close to getting the rank 10, had that awesome positive set. Well, after that, if you look at my current rating, I got very hot and cold. Ultra League, I had 1 more good set after that one, and then I had 1 more bad set, and I was like, you know what, I'm cutting it here, saving for Premier Cup, and then Premier Cup has been super hot and cold. And this is a lead I love to see. Now the question is, what is their counter swap? Gyarados on Magnezone is my favorite thing in the world, and that's a great counter swap. This is something I learned, because this is not the first time this has happened. They bring in a Snorlax, I've got a Dragonite, and if they don't shield, I don't shield, and Dragonite actually wins this out and keeps switch advantage. Now my concern is that this is their save swap, and they have something like Swampert or like Garchomp in the back. Then I'm a bit screwed, but at the same time, I really did not want to bring in Metagross to deal with the Snorlax because of the fact of what I mentioned earlier. It's going to take super effective damage from the licks, and then if I get baited like I literally always do, then Metagross can lose that. But now they didn't shield, which is great, because then I don't have to shield. I can now Dragon Breath down, keep switch advantage. We're even on shields. Honestly, guys, I'm going to apologize if I don't offer... I mean, like, I hope these battles are fun to watch while I live commentate, but I really don't know what's going on. That sounds great, doesn't it? I don't really know what I'm doing. So I'm just trying to play this as logically as I possibly can. But now that they brought in the Metagross and they're going to be able to bullet punch me down, it's a bit of a problem. And they're lagging. God. And it's hard to tell. I tried to slow up my tap there, because if you stop tapping because you think it's lag, sometimes it's just a visual thing and they're still attacking. So, like, I don't want to get messed up by that. Now, the only positive thing here is they really need to land this Earthquake. Like, they really need it, and I don't need to land the Earthquake. So, I can get baited here, which is what's going to happen, and I can shield this, and I can feel okay about it. Because I just need to throw Meteor Mashes at them. I'm waiting to see if they swap like they just did. Beautiful. Love to see it. That's great. Waterfall, chunk me. Alright, well, I was thinking about what I should do here, because that's the other thing. Do I shield a Crunch? I'm going to shield a Crunch. That's the other thing with, like, Magnezone and this whole meta and whatnot, is just, like, you don't want to throw the Wild Charges, you don't want to debuff yourself when you just swapped in a Magnezone. So, I'm hoping for that. I'm hoping for that. I was hoping for all of that, and I'm hoping for this. Now, here's the issue. I'm going to throw 2 Wild Charges, And if I get farmed down, I am absolutely positively screwed. If I can beat out this switch timer here, yeah, you know what? No, I need to throw that. I'm happy I did that. I almost didn't throw this wild charge. If I can beat out this switch timer, I can just swap in the Metagross, throw a Meteor Mash, and call it GG. But now, they can't farm me down. There we go. That's how it's done. That's how it's done. That's how it's done. It's going to get them low enough. Even if this doesn't take them out. Even if this doesn't take them out. I still have Magnezone. And they got 1 HP. They can throw an Earthquake. Be my guess. Magnezone's alive. It's going to come in, spark, and win this match. See? That worked. As my Metagross dies. But I swear it worked. Alright. 4 matches. 3-1. I'm still figuring this stuff out, guys. And then on top of me still figuring it out, I get stressed doing my matches. But not like stressed in a bad way. Like, it's an adrenaline rush, it's a pump, like I want to win, I want to do the right things. I get a little annoyed at myself when I make mistakes, especially because like you'll do it, realize after it's a mistake. And again, new meta, still figuring out what the proper movements are going to be. I consistently get baited, so I'm playing at a disadvantage being Battle Bill. You know, it's such a disadvantage being me. No, that sounded mad dumb. Oh. It's just, you know, when you're constantly getting baited, you gotta figure out how to play around that. I mean, I should just take more risks, and I should stop shielding potential baits. But it's okay. We clinched a positive set, baby. 3-1. Let's go up against Deep Seas. I missed the rest of the name. Magnezone on Togekiss. This is another lead we love to see. These are the leads we love to see. Now the question is, their swap is Rhyperior. Mud Slap, love to see it. Absolutely, positively love to see it. You know what I'm not going to love to see? I've seen this team before. Oh no! I just realized what this team is. I do not love to see it. And the problem is I can't bring in Metagross. I probably could have. Oh, you know, that might be the play next time I run into this team. Because you know what their third Pokemon is, which is why I'm already calling my loss here? Their third Pokemon here is Swampert. And I'm going to call it now because I've seen this exact team already. And this exact team has beaten my current team for obvious reasons. Now, if I bring in Metagross, and I wonder if I'm still able to keep switch advantage. I gotta, I don't know. There's only one way to find out. Next time I run into this team, I'm trying to swap in Metagross. Because once we see that Swampert swap in, we will both be, well, I'll be upset. You might like watching me lose. So you might not be as upset. Alright, yep. I was hoping I could bait a shield there. Now the real question is, if I'm expecting a Swampert, maybe I bring in Metagross now and get some extra energy by bullet punching. Swampert, called it, told you. Alright, well, I still don't think it's going to be enough. But what I'm going to hope for, oh my god, you get these Hydro Cannons so quick. You're not even trying to bait. I mean, I don't have to shield this if I know it's a Hydro Cannon. I guess straight Hydro Cannon really is the play here. It does a good chunk of damage, and that's an important lesson to know. I want to get off 2 of these. Getting off 2 of these does not seem very likely. I feel like I'm going to get beat to this third one because of how quickly they're getting to their Hydro Cannons. I missed out on a Bullet Punch. At least I kind of think I did. I don't know. You guys let me know. Maybe I was hallucinating there. I just kind of expected it to go through a little bit quicker. And of course, like when you're racing, you're a little bit stressed about it. Okay, at least I got to this Meteor Mash. Last time I did this, I brought in Togekiss and had to swap and didn't get to the second Meteor Mash. But I don't know. I don't know. Okay. I don't know if that was a play or not. I kept my Metagross alive. It's kind of important. I landed a Hydro Cannon on my Magnezone. It's just gonna get Magnezoned again. It's just gonna get what's the word I'm looking for? It's just gonna get Hydro Cannon again. Actually, it's probably gonna get Mud Shot down. That's actually probably what's gonna happen based on the pure fact that I threw this Wild Charge and it does not do enough damage. Oh, he threw the Hydro Cannon. No, because I'm not gonna be able to bullet punch him down. Alright, next time I face this team, I'm gonna try the strat that I just mentioned, and if that doesn't work, yeah, he's gonna without a doubt. Man, if I could have bullet punched down, oh, that would one-shot the Togekiss. So as much as this does not look close, it definitely could have been. But unfortunately, I realized the team after I swapped. I'm going to try to bring in Metagross there, because then I can, as long as I can keep switch advantage, line up Dragonite with Swampert, Dragonite beat Swampert, and Magnezone would then beat the Togekiss. So that's the only potential play against that team. I don't know for sure if it'll work. You guys probably know better than me. I'll learn by playing though, so I'll probably try that next time I run into that team. And I'll recognize it too, because Togekiss, Rhyperior, those are like pretty obvious Pokemon. But I'll take a 3-2 for the first Premier Cup set on YouTube for you guys. So let me know what you thought of the Double Steel Strat. It's got its positives, it's got its negatives. I don't think it's the best strat in the world. It's not my Double Mud Boys in Great League. That's a different conversation. Get to that later. But it's no Double Mud Boys. It has play. You saw some of the strengths there. I apologize if I didn't highlight it greatly. I will, actually, if I stick with this team, I don't know if I'm going to, because like you saw some of the weaknesses. It's very, very hot and cold. It'll either like really wreck a team or it will get pretty wrecked. So let's see if I stick with it. If I do, I'll have more of an analysis video on it in the next video tomorrow. But other than that, let me know what you guys think. So that's a Double Steel Strat. I'll take a 3-2 to start Premier Cup. I hope you guys are having success in your first Premier Cup battles. Let me know what teams you guys have been running to start Premier Cup. I definitely got to play around with some other teams though, so I don't know what the next video is going to be. Other than that, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.